And now breathing white light deep into your nose, into your lungs, filling and expanding into all your cells. And holding that. And blowing out through your mouth, and imagine blowing away all the stress and negativity, and continue feeling your shoulders just fall deeper and deeper down. And now drawing in white light again deep into your lungs, into your cells, infusing into your whole body. And holding that. And now blowing out, and imagine relaxation coming across your whole being now. Relaxation and calmness coming across you now. One more time, drawing in white light deep into your lungs, infusing your whole cells in your body and being. And holding that. And now blowing out and feeling relaxation come across your whole being once again. Feeling the calmness and peace come across your whole being. And now I'd like you to imagine growing out tree roots out from the bottom of your feet. And imagine these tree roots growing down, deeper and deeper down throughout all your floorboards. And continue imagining growing your tree roots deeper and deeper down still. Down throughout all of the earth's crust. And continue imagining drawing your tree roots deeper and deeper. Continue imagine drawing them deeper and deeper still. Throughout all the soil. And continue drawing your tree roots deeper and deeper. Down through all of the rocks. And now I want you to imagine drawing these tree roots deeper and deeper towards, I want you to imagine a beautiful red ball at the core of the earth. And I want you to wrap your tree roots securely and tightly around this beautiful red ball at the core of the earth. I want you to imagine a nice strong connection to this beautiful red ball at the core of the earth. And when you feel a nice strong connection, I want you to wrap these tree roots securely and tightly around this beautiful red ball at the core of the earth. And when you feel a nice strong connection, I want you to imagine drawing up silver light metallic energy back up your tree roots from the core of the earth. And imagine drawing this beautiful silver metallic energy back up your roots, back up throughout all the rocks. And continue imagining drawing this silver light back up throughout all the soil. And imagine drawing up all the nutrients and the minerals that your body requires from the soil. And continue imagining drawing up the silver light back up throughout the earth's core, the earth's crust. And continue drawing the silver light back up even higher and higher, back up through all your floorboards. And continue drawing this beautiful silver light back up into both of your feet and up your calves and up to both your knees and to your thighs. And now drawing the silver light up in both your hips and pelvis, filling and expanding. And now drawing the silver light higher and higher, back up into your abdomen. And now filling and expanding into your chest. And now I want you to imagine drawing the silver light down both your arms and shoulders. And drawing this down to your elbows and your forearms. And drawing the silver light into both your hands. And filling and expanding out all your fingers. And now I'd like you to bring your attention back to your chest. And now drawing up the silver light up into your neck and your throat. And up and filling and expanding into your head. Feel the silver light expanding and filling in your head. And now I'd like you to imagine drawing in a beautiful golden light in from on top of your head. And imagine this golden light just coming into your head and filling and expanding. And drawing it down to your neck and your throat. And now drawing this golden light down into your chest and filling and expanding. And now drawing the golden light down both your arms and your shoulders, into your elbows and your forearms. And now drawing this golden light into both of your hands and expanding out all your fingers. And now I'd like you to bring your attention back to your chest. And now drawing this golden light down into your abdomen, filling and expanding. And now drawing this golden light into your hips and your pelvis, down to both of your thighs, into your knees. And drawing this golden light into both of your calves. And filling and expanding down into both your feet. And now expanding this golden light out of all your toes. And now I'd like you to imagine the mixing and the blending of this golden and silver light throughout your whole body and being right now. Mixing and blending and expanding. And now I'd like you to imagine a silver lining all around your body like an eggshell. And imagine the silver lining above you, below you, in front of you, and behind you. And now I'd like you to imagine drawing a golden lining all around your silver lining like an eggshell. And imagine this golden lining above you, below you, in front of you, and behind you. And now I'd like you to imagine a beautiful red ball at the base of your spine. And imagine this red ball of light turning and spinning like a disc and opening and expanding. This is your root chakra, representing grounding and security. And I want you to imagine sending love and blessings to this beautiful red ball of light at the base of your spine. And continue imagining the opening and expanding of this red light. And now I'd like you to imagine a beautiful orange light just below your belly button. And imagine this orange ball of light turning and spinning like a disc and opening and expanding. This is your sacral chakra, representing creativity and your sexuality. I want you to imagine sending love and blessings to this orange ball of light just below your belly button. And continue imagining the opening and expanding of this orange light. And now I'd like you to imagine a beautiful yellow ball of light just above your belly button. And imagine this yellow ball of light turning and spinning like a disc and opening and expanding. So this is your solar plexus, representing your power and your will. And I want you to imagine sending love and blessings to this beautiful yellow ball of light just above your belly button. And continue to imagine the opening and expanding of this beautiful yellow light. Now I'd like you to imagine a beautiful green ball of light at your heart center. And imagine this green ball of light turning and spinning like a disc and opening and expanding. This is your heart chakra, representing love, healing, and compassion. And I want you to imagine sending love and blessings to this beautiful green ball of light, and continue opening and expanding of this green light. And now I'd like you to imagine a beautiful blue ball of light in your throat, and imagine this blue ball of light turning and spinning like a disc and opening and expanding. This is your throat chakra, representing communication and speaking your truth. And I want you to imagine sending love and blessings to this beautiful blue light in your throat. And continue imagining the opening and expanding of this blue light. And now I'd like you to imagine a beautiful indigo ball of light in your forehead. And imagine this indigo ball of light turning and spinning like a disc and opening and expanding. This is your third eye chakra, representing your intuition. And I want you to imagine sending love and blessings to this indigo ball of light in your forehead between your eyebrows. And continue feeling the opening and expanding of this indigo ball of light. And now I'd like you to imagine a beautiful violet light on top of your head. And imagine this violet light turning and spinning like a disc and opening and expanding. This is your crown chakra, representing spirituality and the divine. And I want you to imagine sending love and blessings to this violet light on top of your head. And continue imagining the opening and expanding of this violet light. And now, with the cascading of all the lines being crossed, the lines being fled by and dividing at this moment in time, my dear ones, we are inviting you now to elevate the principles of your true fine belief system of working together and being of one at this time. For there is enough divide in this world. We do not need any more at this moment. And with our heart's blessings and desires, we feel the strong truth deep within the facets of our heart to help humanity come over this division. Let the lines fall away, fall apart. and continue to come together in communion. All is one, my dear ones. It is time for the new blessings to be cast upon you all now, my dear ones. Deep within your hearts, we come together at this time of the month, the new moon, to set forth what do we fancy to bring into our lives in this next coming days, weeks, months, and years. For we have felt many challenges come up, but we've all risen to the occasion and met these challenges one-on-one, heart on heart, bringing forth the newness of your being, of what which we like to desire and bring forth into this new cascading world we are living in at this time, bringing forth the flow of flowness and ease, and allow the cascading and the craziness to fall away, and allow yourself to sit and be in this peace of belonging, of hope, of one that we're all in. The exponential point we have reached at this time are bringing forth you all to rise up, rise and shine. Bring forth your best self, your true self, communing with your higher self to discover what this true new future will bring forth upon our world for each and every one of us, for allowing ourselves to commune with our higher self. We are allowing the sneak peeks to come through, the communing and communication of the allowance to stay one step ahead of the game, in hopes we can help humanity lay out and lay down the new framework and groundwork, and recovering and receiving the new downloads and the new discoveries that will help play a big part in your world at this time, laying down these new stepping stones and new discoveries. Now, as we sit here together as one, I want you now to imagine a beautiful garden, a field that needs to be sowed and seeded. And we also are bringing forth the new ideas and the new ways and changes to be discovered. So now we invite you now to plant seeds of these new discoveries, what your heart's wishes and desires to come into this world at this time. We invite you now to imagine these seeds being planted deep within Mother Earth and Gaia, the beautiful brown and rich dark brown soil, full of enrichment, full of life, full of energy. All your lifetimes and your life passages of desires going into this soil at this time. Imagine each and every seed being planted, each desire. And allow yourself to love and bless each and every seed planted down this garden in this world room of one at this time. My dear ones, continue allowing the love to go seep into the soil, seep into the ground. So much love and compassion to be shared with intention now. For we must all move forward with this strong intention of how much love we have to share with Mother Earth, with Mother Gaia. So much love to go into the earth. So much love to be shared, to be felt, the full expression to fill up in you, and to be shared out along the way. Now, as we see these seeds being filled up with so much love and being planted and covered up with this fine, enriched, dark soil, know that we still have much more love to be passed out along the way on our everyday lives. The people we pass on the street, the people we pass while we're driving, wherever we may meet someone, even at the grocery store or the market. Continuing to fill yourself up with this love to be shared within your community and to be expanded even further across the nations. For we are being called to stand up now, to stand all as one on this lifetime journey that we are walking on now across planet Earth at this time. So much strength to share, so much guidance to be shown, for us to receive from our higher self. The guidance is now being allowed to pour right through us now. Know that we are in this space of collecting this fine, keen knowledge from our higher self now, being drawn and deeper into the facets of our hearts and souls at this time. And as we fill and expand with this knowledge and guidance, we know that with each passing day we have so much to share and offer out from ourselves to others at this time as we walk along the streets. We know the times have come and the challenges have come before us now. We invite you all to open up and imagine extending your hands out to each and every person you receive in front of you, before you now, in this lifetime now. No one trusts you make a difference. Peace and so much compassion reaching out and spreading out all around before you now. And now the words and your visions as they play before you now. Stand tall with feelings of hope and desires before you now, my dear ones. Know that a rainbow bridge is opening up before you now, in front of you now. And you have choices to make. Are you ready to take a step on this rainbow bridge right now, my dear ones? Bringing so much love across this rainbow bridge into this new dimension that is calling you and guiding you. Can we step forward now and allow yourself to move across this rainbow bridge within the full spectrum of light that you are becoming and will be? Full expressions and expansion of yourself. Allow your ego to fall away. Allow the physical to fall away. Moving forward in your light body now, crossing this rainbow bridge with excitement and glee and so much peace and grace as you're moving forth now on this rainbow bridge. You are passing a lot and you are seeing a lot. But you now know your heart is connected to the one true source, and you are moving forward now with full compassion and pulling you through now. You know that you are now in the presence of one another, the guardian angels, higher dimensional beings of light. Within this realm now, you're all enchanted in right now, my dear ones. And you're being asked to hold communion with each and every being that is around and before you now. Can you allow yourself to stand up and rise now, to be a leader and to be of one, but all together now in this great consciousness, all together, cascading out this beautiful unfolding feeling of this Christ light blanket unfolding before you now, and laying this out across the world and the nations for everyone to touch, see, and feel, and understand we are all one of love. Let the rainbow lights flow through you and around you now, through each and every one of your beings now. Feeling the energetic shifts you are going through and allowing the higher dimensional beings of light to help energize your DNA even further. Allow more healing crystals to come through and emerge now. Allow the allowance of light to take hold within you. To be on this monumental trip now. The continuum of your life adventure and your soul purpose now, my dear ones. You are here and it is right on time now, with your evolutionary pathway of the divine love all before you now and within you. It is time stamped so deeply within you now, into your consciousness now. This is who you are meant to be. coming forth and forward now. The true emotions of love is all that is felt now. And the now and the knowing, it is all here and on time now, my dear ones. And before you now, you uncover the biggest secrets of life, of knowledge and wisdom. And you're now being asked to carry this knowledge and wisdom on further now to new worlds and new other platforms and to new other beings. For you now have a new role of helping other civilizations and people to bring forth their new evolutionary pathways of raising their vibrations and consciousness and allowing the ascension of other worlds to happen before you now, as my dear one. You have reached this plateau now where you have carried on your divine gifts and strength and now are all of one, helping others as you have been helped and guided by the other high dimensional beings of light in this lifetime. And now you are cascading into this, your own divine beings of light, reaching out, guiding out, and helping out. It is wonderful and it is magnificent, my dear ones. The healing, the monumental purpose of your soul being and truth is before you now. See and know that this is the guidance of love in full expression, working outwards towards a new future within the cosmos of time and space. And the lights are bright and shining all upon your beautiful energetic bodies and souls at this moment in time. Please bask in this beautiful feeling, for this is all ours to be, to ignite, to be full before us now, my dear ones. And with the time passages of space and time, we hold this moment deep within our hearts and know this is our new becoming. We are coming this. And know we have made this choice and decision to go down this route. We know our future is unfolding as it should at this time. And know we have arrived on time. And we have so much more to give. And in this time passages of space and time, we invite you now to continue feeling this feeling of love throughout your being, expanding out and loving all. And now bringing this beautiful feelings and sensations back with you now. We slowly bring ourselves back from the cosmos with this full expression of love, coming back to where we began this journey. Coming back into the rooms where we began. Inviting you now to come back to sitting in the chair and feeling your feet on the floor. And now inviting you to feel the full of love as you're wiggling your hands and your toes and your fingers. And know you are back in the space and time of our beginnings. And we invite you now to take your time, coming back to open your eyes, feeling refreshed and wide awake, and knowing you can write down your whole journey and adventure and remember everything you went through. On the count of 3, you will be fully awake. 1, you are back in the room. 2, you feel yourself securely in the chair. And 3, you're wide awake and your eyes are open. And you're ready to take notes